that much room.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Rubio kicks to Towns. He feeds it to Wiggins. There's a good screen with some arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And there's another one for the Thunder.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Rubio outside. Passes to Lyles. Back to Rubio. From beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. And the Thunder going the other way now. Westbrook kicks to Freak. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And 11 points for Freak.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Wiggins kicks to Goodwin. To halt the run, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk
They
like
can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here is Rubio. So for Oklahoma City right now, Patel in a 2-guard. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 4 slot. Inglis, no good. The Thunder leading by 9. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. To the right side. Here's Patel. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Wiggins kicks to Inglis. And the layup is good. Inglis has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Minnesota.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Miles checked in for Damian Inglis. And it's Archie Goodwin in for Ricky Rubio. Robertson dishes to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, he probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Robertson gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Freak with it. 11 points in the game.
Move the ball. Stick it to
A steal. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Robertson kicks to Goodwin. The floater, and Durant sends it back. Now Westbrook. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's covered by Westbrook. And here is Goodwin. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Floats one. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Back to Westbrook. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And so we wrap up the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 7. And time now.
Kevin, what has allowed you to build this lead and get some separation here?
Well, we just been playing hard.
And we're set to get started again. With the Thunder making a switch here. Freaks checked in. Timberwolves trail by 9. They've got Towns. Ricky Rubio is out there with Goodwin. Then it's Wiggins. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
He kicks to Rubio. Here's Lyles. He dishes it to Wiggins. Baseline jumper. That drops. Wiggins has got 6.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Patel. There's a good screen, but they recover it. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Rubio, the pass to Goodwin. Here's Lyles. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Lyles got 6.
Well, that was like a warm-up shot there, a warm-up jumper. No problem converting that one.
Westbrook drives in. Humphrey. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, a solid blend of aggression and athleticism drove these small forwards to lead their position in block shots during the regular season. Kevin Durant, number 1.
And to run up that kind of block total from the small forward position, I mean, it says a ton about his athleticism. He plays a few inches taller than his height would suggest because of that ability to elevate.
And you know, you talked his athleticism, but you could add a few other A's to that athleticism, like alertness, awareness. I mean, he's got both of those qualities in abundance as well. A's are wild here.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now, here's Rubio. Feeds it to Goodwin, and stolen by Freak, and pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. That's good.
Let's go, man.
Freak's got 16.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And Rubio kicks to Goodwin. Tipped away. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Freak. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant. Timberwolves trail by 13. And Rubio kicks to Goodwin. Wiggins outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Rubio with it. The dish to Goodwin. And stolen by Freak. By himself. And finished off by Westbrook.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And the shot is good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Come on, give it up. Damian Inglis has checked in for Minnesota. Andre Robertson comes in for Goodwin. Timberwolves trail by 14. So for Oklahoma City right now, Patel in at shooting guard. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Connor in at the center position.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And it's Freak missing.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Goodwin kicks to Towns. Cuts off the pass. Here's Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 14 points for Kevin Durant. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
And that one's good. Freak.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Roberson. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
When you're facing Westbrook, you're always going to have your hands full. And tonight, he proved that once again. There's only one thought going through Russell's head. Attack, attack, attack. I know that was 3 thoughts, kid.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.